This lesson will be multiplying a binomial times a binomial. And we'll be multiplying a binomial times a trinomial. We'll first multiply binomials times binomials. We'll be using three different methods: the distributive property, FOIL, and the box method. Let's start with the distributive property. So to multiply two binomials together using the distributive property, we'll take the first term and we'll distribute it to the second binomial. And then we'll take the second term of the first binomial and distribute it to the second binomial. And we'll just distribute 10r squared plus 15r minus 2r minus 3. We'll combine like terms. And that's how you multiply up two binomials using the distributive property. So go ahead and try number 20. Another way we can multiply binomials together is something called the FOIL method. FOIL is an acronym for first, outer, inner, last, and that refers to the terms of the two binomials. So in our example here, we have x minus 5 times x plus 10. The x's are the first term, so we would multiply those together first. Then we'll multiply the outside terms, the x and the 10. Then the inside terms, negative 5 and x, and the last terms, negative 5 and 10. So in essence, we're doing it in the distributive property, but we're doing a lot less writing. And we're using the acronym FOIL to remember the order. So we're going to multiply the first terms. So 5m times 4m is 20m squared. Now we're going to multiply the outside terms, 5m and negative 2, which is 10m. And now we're going to multiply the inside terms, which is minus 16m. And the last terms, which is negative 4 and 2, which is 8. And now I'll combine like terms. (20m squared minus 26m plus 8). So go ahead and try number 22 using the FOIL method. And another method we can use is the box method. I think your textbook refers to this as a table, using a table. So here we have a binomial. So we have a binomial has two terms, and we have two binomials. So we're going to make a square or a box, and we're going to make it 2 by 2. Now we're going to place these each binomial horizontally and vertically on the box, and it doesn't matter which order you do it in. So I'm just going to place the x minus 4 on top. And then the second binomial, 2x plus 4. Now I'm going to find the area of each square. So 2x times x is 2x squared. And now 4 times x is 4x. 2x times negative 4 is negative 8x. And 4 times a negative 4 is a negative 16. So we're going to combine like terms, and we're going to get 2x squared minus 4x minus 16. So go ahead and try number 24. Draw your box And okay, the answer is 10p squared plus 15p plus 5. So now we're going to do the same thing with a binomial times a trinomial. We're going to use the distributive property. So we're going to take the x times the 3x squared, which is going to give us 3x to the third. Then we're going to take the x times the negative 4x, which is negative 4x squared. And then the x times the 5, which is a plus 5x. So now I've distributed the first term to all three in the trinomial. I'm going to start with the second term in the binomial. So negative 1 times negative 3x squared. And I'm going to line them up here, put like terms together. And then minus 1 times a minus 4x, which is plus 4x. And then a minus 1 times 5, which is minus 5. Now I have two polynomials, and I'm just going to add them together. 3x to the third minus 7x squared plus 9x minus 5. All right. Go ahead and do number 26. Now we're going to try multiplying a binomial times a trinomial using the box method or the table. And in order to do this, instead of having a 2 by 2 box, we're going to have a 3 by 2. And you certainly could have a 2 by 3, or 3 by 2, it doesn't matter. So we're going to put the binomial up here in the column, so 3m plus 5. Three m plus 5, and I'm going to put the trinomial here. So 3m squared minus 5m minus 2. And I'm going to find the area of each little rectangle here, or square. 9m to the third. And then I have a 15m squared. I have a minus 15m squared. I have a minus 25m, minus 6m, and a minus 10. So I'm going to combine like terms, 9m to the third. And then I have a minus 15m squared and a plus 15m squared, so that cancels out. So then just a minus 31m minus 10. So I'd go ahead and try number 28.